A few days ago, a week or so, I don't know, so a few days ago, let's just call it, there were people where I wanted to go and dig. So I thought, okay, I recalled that the machine has a vibrate function. And while playing around with the vibrate function, I went from, because it was very dry, sandy area like this, I went from beach mode to park mode 1 full sensitivity. And I found a lot of signals in one spot, but all I got out of there was a lot of boat scat. I called it eastern deep levels or eastern mid levels or something, the mine that I created out there. And I found one coin, not usable. Greetings, hi, hello, groete, dag sê. How are you all keeping this bright and sunny day? I'll give you 3 guesses where I am. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you've had your 3 guesses. Right, right and right. Or if it's your first time here, you'll have to do a bit of research. You might be wrong, wrong and wrong. Anyway, it's one of those days again. I wasn't in the mood to really be recording a lot. I gave you a video the other day. Today is Saturday the 5th of June. It's holiday season here by us. You can see there's caravans there on the hill, the mobile homes, and below them on the beach there's a lot of people. Well, for a lot of people for our time of year and our beaches. Oh, it is the first week of summer, official summer. You see there where all the people are. They all come from down the slope there, from that caravan park up the hill there. And the problem is they're all there by the little stream. So that turned into me creating a bit of fun for me, for myself. Me creating fun for me. Does that work? I don't think so. So I know what's going on here. I've dug the odd coin out here, as you may know. I'll put a card or 7 or 17 in, or just go and hunt for yourself. You'll find it. So I decided I was going to put the detector. I had this brainwave. The detector has a solid, not a solid, it has a dedicated vibrate mode. I've never used it. So I thought, okay, let me see if I flick it into vibrate mode. And then I discovered that if I flick it into vibrate mode, I can cut the volume down, or I can retain some volume. So I was messing around here. I was literally messing around, and I was flicking. I got a faint, very, very faint signal, and I flicked into full sensitivity, park mode 1, and I got some stronger signals. So I decided I'm going to have fun. Why not? So I started excavating. I have successfully mined out eastern mid-levels mine. I'll drop the camera and show you. The scat bucket is almost submerged level wise in there. There's the little spadey. Behind the spadey's handle, where you can see my footprints, there's another strong signal that I have to work on. You can see the detector is muted, because if I don't mute it with full sensitivity in park mode 1, it chatters all the time, as you would expect, because there's a lot of interference here. Hot rocks, crystal, salt, whatever. I'm talking scat, really. This is a full-on scat chat session. But to date, this is what I have excavated out of eastern deep levels, mid-level. 2 bits of usable lead. 2 tiny bits of usable lead. You can see how small they are. And all these nails and screwed. Yeah, I've been screwed over today. Seriously screwed over. Look at, there's one. There's one. I think one of these screws was the first item to pop out. There's another screw, there's a nail, there's a bolt of sorts, T-bolt. There's another, you can see it all. There's a roof nail. You know me, and when I start digging a hole, because I sort of say, okay, I'll keep digging until I find a coin, then I'll be satisfied. So I could tell you porkies and pull coin out of my pocket and say, I found a coin, but that will be lying. But what I could do, I have a few capsules in my pocket. There you can see there. You've come to recognize Smiley by now. And inside these capsules, these are my calling cards. I'm using them as calling cards. Inside the capsules, there is inside each capsule. Gosh, it's Saturday afternoon. My grandma must have stayed at home when I came down here. Inside each capsule, you know what I'm saying, there's a 2 penny, an Irish 2 penny. Now, there's going to be a story about the capsules, but that's for a later day, not for exactly for now. So, inquisitive people, I pass on the capsule, and then I also chat about metal detecting and the like. So we do our best to promote this sport, don't we? We do our levelest best to promote this sport. The extra bits of boat scat I have sourced out of Eastern Deep Levels Extension 7 there. There you see Eastern Deep Levels. Yes, Eastern Deep Levels, and there's Eastern Deep Levels Extension. There's the beach and the sea and the everything, and those are the 2 items of note. Some baby went home without a nappy on because its safety pin broke, and 1 crud euro 2 cent coin. And if you're wondering, still wondering, it's beautiful here, and of course the answer will be a categorical yes, that's for sure. I've just got to position it nicely here on my knee. There we go. It's going to be a foamy, so I don't want to spray myself too much. So today I came down the stairs and I thought, ground balance, beach mode, quiet, nothing really happens. But you're typically on bedrock areas like this. I've been finding that if you look hard enough, you find stuff. So lo and behold, I flicked into Park Mode 1, max sensitivity, and this is the kind of thing you start getting. I'm going to, now of course it won't work, I'm going to demonstrate for you when I find a spot. In this bedrock, I don't want to show you where I've been already, because then I'll give away what I'm driving at. Anyway, and now it seems to be playing against me, not following what I wanted to. Oh, because you know why? Because I'm still in beach mode, max sensitivity beach mode. Now you saw all of that. I sort of wanted to demonstrate that, so I have now demonstrated that. Now look there. Okay, I'm gonna go to a few targets that I've dug and show you what happens there. Okay, I'll show you the targets a bit later. They're on the surface and they're scratchy and jumpy and all sorts. You'd expect that. I'll show you why. But now I want to show you that area there. Look at that. I'm going to go back now to Park Mode 1. Okay, you start hearing the chatter immediately. You hear there? I'm starting to listen out. Max sensitivity. You hear that? Good chance that there's something wedged in this bedrock. There we go again. You're not picking it up with beach mode, but Park Mode 1 in dry sand, you're picking it up. Okay, you heard that iron grunt, that's why. You hear that? But you hear there's other targets there too. The iron grunt is a massive piece of iron, as to be expected. But now look there, I've left on the ground there. Okay, that's a copper, bronze, 2p, and that is a cupro nickel 50p, Irish decimals. Now listen to that, they're quite close to each other, but when you put the lump of iron in there between them, you get what you expect. But you often find something indicating there's something better. And that's how I found those 2 coins. Okay, it took a bit of digging, was in there, but I got them out, and they were lying on the base layer that comes down rapidly like that, and they were on there. So all these scratchy signals here in Park Mode 1, I'm going to start looking at them. Okay, I've waffled a long time now, so let's see if I find anything more. I'll show you, but for now I just wanted to show you that we need to play with different settings that, you know, if you're a Simplex user. It's taken me many months to learn some of the pros and cons of the machine, but I'm going to start looking out in different areas, different settings, which makes sense. But also in a beach area, don't restrict yourself only to beach mode. Ads, that's for you. Go and put your machine in different modes occasionally, and you'll find other things. Right, enough sketch chat, on to finding some more targets. Third coin for the day, cruddy 5 cents, euro 5 cents. Look how thick the incrustation is. But there you go. Still in, I found that on bedrock, not too deep down, but still in beach mode. No, sorry, I lie, in Park Mode 1. Let's unmute and we'll try it again. See, it's quiet now. So that's my spade, I think. Okay, there. I think I'm too close with my scat bucket and my metals. So let's put that out of the way, because I think this mode is very sensitive. Okay, there you have it. There's the next target that we found in this area. There we were, now we are here. So I'm going to continue this little game because I'm enjoying this game, really enjoying this game. So I'm an incorrigible waffler, so sometimes I speak too much shite.
That's good. You have the listener hanging on every word.
Oh, thank you. You say the nicest things. I'll remember that.
I'll see you on the way back.
For sure. I've inadvertently recorded some sound there while the phone was on in my pocket. That's one of my my newfound followers, and he always says the most pleasant of things. Edmund, thank you very much appreciated. Right, get a strong signal around here, and I kept on looking for it. I eventually flicked it into beach mode to verify, and beach mode told me there was a signal too. So, and then I kept on and on and on, and eventually I found a cruddy tent peg. Now 10 pegs, the length of them, the cruddiness of them, the iron bits that are still shining through, they give you all sorts of funny numbers. But I thought there was more in there than that. So let's get rid of the 10 peg. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Drop.
There we go. There we go. And while you walk away, you surely don't mind me taking a bit of footage of the two of you during your beach patrol.
Oh, not at all.
Okay, I will include that. There you go, then you'll. Okay, I've eventually got back to my job, cleaning out this size of the rock, and there you hear, listen to that. I'm still in beach mode, so we'll flick it into park mode again. There you have it. It's another 50p and a bit of boat scat. So, this is fun. Okay, there's our boat scat and there's our 50p. So we've got two 50p's up for the day. That's not bad pay for one day's work so far. Two 50p's and a 2p and a credit 5 euro cent. So we won't count that. So we have 1.2p for our efforts so far, and I better stop that machine from chattering so and continue either clearing up and do the rehabilitation work here on this mining site, or see if there's anything else there for us to find. Okay, another 10 peg. I'm going to sweep the area once more with the detector. I didn't record this one while it was in the ground because I thought I'm pushing my luck now with these theories of mine. But I would not have dug this if I had been in beach mode. Or not me in beach mode. Yeah, I am in beach mode. If the machine had been in a different mode. So I would have not have dug this if the machine was set in beach mode. But because it's set in park mode 1, I was getting signals that suggested have a look see. They weren't potent signals, but now the item is out of the ground now. See there? Those were not the numbers that I was getting. I was getting higher numbers. So, okay, let me just mute the machine. It's a euro my foot. It's a decimal, an Irish decimal 10p. I've told you before about my theory about them being big and heavy. So, the big and heavy coins seem to drop out of pockets first. So, we're living on the edge, the edge of the sand and the pebbles. There you go, that's in beach mode. And that's in park mode 1. So it's quite deep. We'll have to investigate. I'm running out of time. So let me stop making a noise in your ears and then investigate. But those numbers, random, jumpy, loud, noisy numbers, are here on the edge. Well, we dug the hole. You saw those numbers. Now look here now. Quiet. And look. What's the chances we got some scat, some cancel? Let's have a look, see where the pinpoint is. Yeah. That's exactly what it was. There we go. That's our second bit of cancel for the day, and that's more or less where I have to end off today's treasure seeking exploits. So, as they say in the classics, you win some, you lose some, and other days you have some fun some. Okay, it's always fun. That's always what it is. Some good chats here with a few people on the beach. Ian and Edmund, and sharing some thoughts. I will say thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay free, and be happy. That you must always be. Be happy. Bye. Yeah. I checked the spoil leap again. But I was getting 50s. There we go. Can you see there? That shows deep. Or 3 arrows down. So let's check what's going on in the spoil leap. Again, with a faulty pinpointer. And this is your addendum. And I wasn't planning an addendum, but seeing that we have, there's something else. Okay, I'll show you when I find it. That, folk, that was quite an that's my spade. Let me just move my spade. I keep doing this to myself. Right, there we go. All quiet. I'll close the hole in now. I just wanted to check with the detector, because I found after dropping the item more than once, I found it So now, there did you see the odd 40s, and I'll show it to you now. It's a tiny bit of whatever, and in the hole with the bit of can slaw, it rang whatever. That, folk, is not a bit of shell. Not a bit of shell. You saw what it did to the detector. Okay, that's it for this day's fun and game. For the last time, I'll stop saying okay today. There goes a house martin or something flapping about there. You probably can't see it. I'll say bye.